Hey guys, we have a little bit of breaking news. The Bears have wrapped up their offseason revamping of the offensive line, and they have done what so many people have expected, and that is sign free agent center Drew Dalman, formerly of the Atlanta Falcons, to a 3-year, $42 million deal with $28 million guaranteed. I think there's some nuance to discussing what Drew Dalman does well, and what he does well is he's a really good run blocker in space. He's not much of a road grader. He's not going to be a guy that you're going to see driving guys off the ball all that often, but he moves well in space, and he does a pretty good job of anchoring in pass protection and mirroring defenders and keeping them from pushing him too far back into his quarterback's lap. And because of that, he gets $28 million guaranteed, and he's an upgrade over Coleman Shelton. Now, it was going to be interesting to see where his contract ended up. The market for centers right now, Creed Humphrey of the Kansas City Chiefs got an extension last offseason worth about $18 million per year. The second highest paid center was Frank Ragnow of the Detroit Lions at $13.5 million per year. So I was curious to see where Drew Dalman would end up on that scale. I thought he might get 4 years. Instead, he gets 3 years at $14 million per year. So just slightly above that Frank Ragnow level. Now, is he as good as Frank Ragnow? No, but this is the nature of free agency. You have to overpay to get a 25-year-old offensive lineman. I still think the Bears need to put a premium in the draft on offensive line, whether that's an offensive tackle at number 10 or at one of those picks in the top 41 of the draft. As you have seen in this free agency process, it's very difficult to build your roster through free agency, and it's even more difficult to build your offensive line through free agency. You have to do it through the draft, and I'm going to keep saying that until I'm blue in the face. Good job by Ryan Poles for using his resources this offseason to revamp immediately the offensive line. Now he has to double down and spend high-level draft capital on offensive linemen as well.